Okay then guys, I'm gonna record this video. It is going straight up on YouTube. There is no editing of this. It is completely kind of live as such. I'm gonna do this thing because I kind of think that when I started this channel on YouTube, I didn't really kind of introduce myself as such. I kind of just started ranting and people watched the videos. So I have had a couple of questions of people sent in, and they've all been like, well, yeah, we want to get to know you a little bit more. So I'm just like, well, do you know what? Screw it. Rather than answer these stupid questions that people send in, I'm just going to do this video. And it's 100 questions about me. Hopefully we'll get everything covered, and it will be a really, really good video, and you'll recommend it, and everything will be great. So, drink first. Oh god, that's so good. Okay. Pardon me. You see what I mean? This isn't edited. Normally I would edit that out, but I didn't this time. Okay, real name. My real name is Kevin, for those of you that don't know. I don't like my real name, believe it or not. Not a lot of people do. Nickname, Bev. Bev is the nickname of mine. Bev, the nickname Bev came around because there was an advert on here a couple of over in the UK a couple of years back that was two couples going on a date, like with each other, and they were both of them were called Kev, and both of the women were called Bev, and it's like Kev, Bev, Kev, Bev. So, and it went on for ages like that. So when I started this job a couple of years back, and I said I really don't like my name, and this girl turned around and she said, okay, we'll just call you Bev. So Bev kind of stuck. So there we go. Zodiac sign. Mine is a Gemini because I was born in June. So I am the twins. Well, apparently that nearly changed. Remember a couple of months back, and they were going to change the zodiac signs, like the dates of it. And if I remember rightly, mine would have been changed. So I can't remember what I would have become. But no, I quite like being the Gemini. I think it's quite true to me. Male or female? I am male, believe it or not. I'm just fat. Junior school. I went, I presume primary school, by the way, for those of you that don't speak American English. My primary school was one called Parbold Douglas, Church of England primary school. I was brought up religious, bitches. So yeah, that was my primary school, and we used to have these assemblies every morning. We used to have to sing all like the Christian songs and everything like that about how good God is and everything like that. You can tell it kind of worked, can't you? Really. Secondary school. I have two secondary schools. I went to Burscough Priory High School, which is obviously in Burscough, and then I went to Latham High School, which is in Latham. It's great. College. I didn't actually go to college. I applied, I got accepted, but during the summer from when I actually left school before starting at college, I got a job and actually preferred having more money in my pocket. So that's why I never went to college, because I was like, I quite like having this money. So there we go. So yes. Hair colour. My hair colour is kind of like a mousy brown. I don't like it. I dye it quite a bit, but I've not dyed my hair in a long time. So maybe this summer. Maybe. We'll see. Long or short? I prefer my hair short. Like, it's kind of short at the moment. You can see that. It's a little bit messy, but I don't know. I quite like it this short. And you can just spike it up a little bit with gel on it and that sort of stuff. So yeah, I just feel more comfortable wearing hats, which is why probably most of the videos on this channel I am in hats. So yeah, I prefer my hair short, but I don't mind it if it's too long, because that's when I get the straightness out, and I will style my hair anyway. So yeah, loud or quiet? Me or the people? I don't know. I think I prefer loud and quiet, just at different times of the day. No idea what that question's about. Sweats or jeans? I prefer my camouflage trousers, not gonna lie, but they're not kind of like sweats, and they're definitely not denim. So there we go. So it just depends what mood I'm in. It really does, and what's clean as well. Let's face it, I am male, living by myself after all. Phone or camera, or a camera phone. Bet they didn't think of that when they were doing this. Health freak. Am I a health freak? I don't think so. I near enough have boobs. I don't think I'm a health freak. Drink or smoke? I do both. so kind of screwed there. Do you have a crush on someone? Yeah, in a small way. Yeah. Am I going to say who? No. Will they be watching this video ever? Not unless I send it to them. And I kind of know for sure if I did send this to him, he wouldn't have gotten through this far in the video. Like, he'd have probably skipped over this bit. But I'm still not going to name him just in case he skipped over this and he got to this bit in the video or something. But so yeah, I know enough to always have a crush on someone. It's kind of weird. Best friend, yeah, got one. Quite a few. Piercings. No, I don't have any piercings, but I might do soon. I had ages ago my eyebrow pierced over here, and I don't know if anyone's ever noticed, but you probably can't even see it on this one unless you go full screen, but there is like a bit of a scar left over here because the piercing that I had actually grew out, so it left kind of like a bit of a scar, and then yeah, I don't know, I just kind of want to get it done again because I really liked having a piercing there. It was weird having like this little ball up here, but I really liked it. It was fun. So yeah, piercing, not at the moment, but hopefully in the future. Tattoos, no. And if you're going to ask if I want a tattoo, I don't really know. I presume not, because I know I'd be one of the people that I'd like get to 60 and my skin would just like wrinkle up and everything, and probably in one of the folds of fat, like the tattoo would just disappear and I'd be like, oh, well, that was a waste of money. So I don't really want to do that. Oh, by the way, I've got it already planned. I will be fat and old in the future, and I will be single and lonely, and I have my whole future planned out. Oh, okay, so these next parts are, have you ever been in an aeroplane? Yes, several times. Love the takeoff and landing. Hate the middle bit because that's kind of just like, oh, you're on board. But takeoff and landing's best part of flying. Love it. Being in a relationship? Yes, several. Not in one at the moment. Not really looking to get into one. Being in a car accident? Yes, that is how I got the scar on my face. I was 19 months old. Me and my nan had gone up to the primary school where my brother was to go and like pick him up from school because he was only young as well, and while we were stood outside, a car came off the road and hit the both of us. So she's got the scar up her leg, I've got the scar on my face. Interesting little fact on that I only found out a couple of years back is that when the car had actually stopped moving, it had taken me it sort of like moved me forward in the pram, but had taken the pram with it. But I was actually discovered in the bit between the wheel arch and the wheel. That's where I was. I was like a little kebab. I was like a baby. So I shouldn't laugh about it because I believe a couple of days later, and someone was talking to my mother about it, like one of these hospital people, and they said that, you know, it's because I always used to lean forward in my pram. Don't really remember it, don't know why, but I was used to lean forward, so my mum actually put restraints on me so I couldn't lean too far forward. And one of the doctors in the hospital told my mother that if I hadn't have had the restraints on me, like if I'd have been like another couple of centimetres forward, I wouldn't be alive today. So it's really weird. So yes, I have been in a car accident. Been in a fist fight. Been in a fist fight? No. I have never been in an actual fight in my life. I've kind of been in little battles in my life, but I mean that's what happens when you grow up with another brother. You know, we used to fight like hell. It was great actually, but yeah, we used to fight quite a bit, but not like a proper fight kind of thing. Firsts. Oh right, okay. So this next part is about doing firsts. First piercing was my eyebrow. Has since grown out. First kiss. When was my first proper kiss? I actually can't remember my first kiss. There's been quite a few. So, well, not a few first, but there's man. First award. I think it was actually for some science project in primary school or something like that. And it was one of them. My mum basically did it for me, but she was trying to make me do it myself, and I was just having none of it. And I think it was. I think it was meant to be a little karaoke machine, and there was a switch on it, and when you flicked the switch, the little bulb would come on, so it had a battery on the inside. It was dead technological. I mean, I knew enough to design the internet, so there we go. Yeah. First crush. I did actually reveal this on a blog of mine the other day. My first crush, it was actually on Aaron Carter. Yeah. He was hot back in the 90s. Okay. First big vacation was, I guess the first big one would have probably been Disney, when we went in 1999. That was quite fun, though. Okay, lasts. Oh, God. The last person you talked to would have been my friend Ian. He's not long gone. So, yeah, he'd have been the last person I talked to, unless this camera is the person. That's not. Last person you text. I genuinely can't remember the last person that I text. And I can't be bothered turning my phone on and waiting a week for it to load up, because it does take a week, to find out who the last one I text was, so we'll just move on from that one because I can't remember. Last person you watched a movie with would have been my friend Sean. And what was the last thing we watched? We watched Ted on Sunday night just gone. Again. We love Ted. Ted's good. Last food you ate would have been garlic bread with cheese. Can you see now why I edit these videos? Because I do a lot of random shit that I can just edit out of these videos. Last movie you watched. Well, I kind of just answered that one with the thing. So it's Ted. Last song you listened to. Man, I Feel Like a Woman by Shania Twain. Hell yeah, I listen to that when I've got nothing to do for the day. There we go. Last thing you bought. Cigarettes. Just as proof, they're here. Last person you hugged would have been my friend Stevie yesterday. She was going home. Good hugs. Okay. Favourites. Always my favourite bit. You said I did. It was funny. Okay, favourite food. Condensed milk. Hell yeah. Favourite drink? Condensed milk. I don't know. No, my favourite drink is... I don't know. I quite like... I quite like fresh fruit juices with vodka, maybe. Definitely like wine. So yeah, I have quite a few favourite drinks. I guess if I was going to name one, it would probably be pineapple juice. I love pineapple juice. Like, I can sit there and drink it all day. It's good. Favourite clothing is usually something that's like kind of looks good, but it's kind of baggy. I don't like, you know, when you see people and they're out and they're wearing shirts, but they're proper like pulled in like that. I hate that sort of clothing. I've not got an attractive body. I don't want to show it off. So can designer shops please start selling like more fat person type clothing? Because I just don't like showing off my body. So I just don't have a good one. Favourite flower. I'm pansy. I actually saw some before from one of my friends on Facebook, because they were showing pictures of their garden in the spring. I think they were lilies. I think they were. They were like... They looked a little bit like lilies, but they just had these white leaves with like pink bits in the leaf. I don't remember seeing any stems with all the nasty stuff in the middle. I don't remember seeing that. So I don't. I'll check on that actually, because I was going to ask before, but I just couldn't think. Colours. My favourite colour. Well, my actual favourite colour is blue, because I had a dog called Blue. I just like the colour blue. It's a nice colour. Favourite movies. God, now you're asking. Oh God, what was my favourite movie? I guess my favourite movie would probably be Mrs. Doubtfire. I love Mrs. Doubtfire. What else is there? There was the one with all the random jokes in it, and I can't remember what the hell that was called. And it was some of you might have watched this, but it was a film about making a film just full of jokes. And I can't remember what it was about. I can't remember what it's called, actually. Yeah, I don't know. But yeah, so there we go. Favourite subjects. I kind of like to talk about anything, really. As long as I'm in the right company to be talking about certain issues, I will talk about anything with anyone. I just, I like... Hey. Oh my god. Okay, so in 2008, you think I can remember that far back? In 2008, I kissed someone. No. Celebrated Halloween. Yes, I think I actually did in 2008. Had your heart broken? Yes, I think I actually did in 2008. I think. I don't know. I can't remember this far back. Went over your minutes and texts on your cell phone? Yes, always do that. Someone questioned your sexual orientation? Yes, that happens every fucking year. Came out the closet? Not technically. I came out many years before that, so yeah. So not really. I probably had to confirm it to like a couple of people, but gotten pregnant? No. Had an abortion? No. Done something you regretted? Oh please, I do something every day that I regret, so it's not rare for me to be able to say I did something I regret in that year. But you know what, if you didn't do it, you wouldn't be able to regret it, and you wouldn't be able to say I did it. So there we go. Broken a promise. I really think I can remember the promises that I made in 2008? Bitch, please. Hidden a secret? Yes. Pretended to be happy? Yes. Met someone who changed your life? Yes. I think it would have been about then, yeah. Pretended to be sick? Yes. Left the country? Yes. Went to Turkey. Tried something you normally wouldn't try and liked it? No. Cried over the cried over the silliest thing? Yes. Ran a mile? No, but No, I didn't. Went to a beach with your best friend or friends? I think no. Not in 2008. Got into an argument with your friends? That happens every year. Hated someone? I genuinely don't actually hate people. I just kind of think less of them. Hate is an emotion that you've got to keep up, and for me, when a person gets to that point, I just don't bother wasting emotion on them. So I don't hate anyone as such, but I just don't really care about them. Stayed single the whole year? I think I did get with someone for a bit in 2008. I can't actually remember. Okay. Currently eating. I'm not drinking anything at the moment because me and Ian had a pizza before. Well, technically 2 pizzas between us. We went halves on each. So yeah. Drinking. There it is. Coke. I'm about to answer more questions. Listening to actually nothing at the moment. My television's on mute and there's nothing playing in these, so nothing at the moment. My voice. And who doesn't like listening to that? Plans for tomorrow. What day is tomorrow? Friday. No plans. No plans at all. Result. Waiting for... I will be waiting for a spare part, actually, from a plug that broke, that isn't even... I've probably binned it now as well. But yeah, you know how in the UK, like, we have the 3-pin prong things? Well, in one of the other plugs, this top one came out, the earth one came out, so I'm waiting for a replacement plug because... Where the hell is the plug now? Oh, where's the wire? Oh, that's just not even going to have it now. Oh, there it is. Yeah, so one of these pieces of equipment that I got like a couple of weeks back, well, earlier this week, has the American plug on it. So it has to have an adapter on it, and the adapter's kind of fucked at the moment, so... Yeah, so that's what I'm expecting. Possibly not tomorrow, but certainly in the future. That's what I'm waiting for. Okay, next part. Your future. Want kids. I kind of think it will be something that I will talk about in the future, but I'm not too sure if I actually kind of want kids like now. Want to get married. Again, I'm kind of single at the moment, so I don't know. I would like to in the future, but I just, I guess it kind of just... I kind of just guess it depends on who I'm with. But I would certainly like to have the option to, and that's why I fight for gay marriage. Careers in mind. Oh, I've got loads of careers in mind, you know. I wake up on some days and I'm like, oh, I want to be a policeman. And then the next day it's like, oh, I want to drive a fire truck, I'll be a fireman. So there's always different careers in my mind. I just never get around to picking one, and probably by the time I do, I'll be dead. Which is better with a boy? Lips or eyes? Eyes, definitely. Definitely the eyes. You can tell so much about a person just from their eyes. So, yeah, eyes, definitely. Shorter or taller? Taller, actually. I'm 6'1" myself, but I prefer taller guys. I don't even know why. Romantic or spontaneous? Or what about spontaneously romantic? I don't know. Nice stomach or nice arms? I kind of think stomach. Yeah, stomach. But there again, I like to have nice arms around me when I'm spooning at night, so... I think I'll go for stomach. Because if it's kind of like out there, I'm not really going to be interested. That sounds really harsh, but no, I'm really, really fussy when it comes to like kind of dating and that sort of thing. So yeah. Blue eyes or brown? Brown. I prefer brown eyes. Sensitive or loud? Sensitive. Hookup or relationship? Relationship. Troublemaker or hesitant? You see, I wouldn't want to go out with someone who's too hesitant, because that would just be kind of off-putting for me. But I also don't want to go out with a troublemaker, because that would be off-putting for me as well. So someone, yeah, in the middle, who's like a bit of a shit, but isn't a nasty shit. So, there we go. Have you ever... We are getting near to the end by now, anyway. Have you ever lost glasses or contacts? No, because I don't wear glasses or contact lenses. Snuck out of your house? I live by myself, I don't really have to. But when I've been living with other people, yes. Yes, I have, many a time. Held a gun or a knife for self-defense? No. Killed someone? No. Broken someone's heart? Yes. Been arrested? No. Cried when someone died? Yes. Oh my god, we are so getting to the end. Okay, so do you believe in yourself? it depends on kind of what I've got to believe in myself for. As a general theory, not so much. But sometimes, yeah, I have a bit of self-belief. Do I believe in miracles? Yes. I believe that miracles can happen. Do you believe in love at first sight? No. Actually, I don't know. I don't believe in love at first sight. I believe in lust at first sight. You know, I can see these guys and I was be like, oh my god, you are really, really good looking. And be like really, really interested in that, and then they open the mouth and it's just like, hi guys. It's like, oh no, I'm not interested. So, yeah, it's one of them. Heaven. No. I don't really believe in heaven. I believe that there is an afterlife, but I don't believe in like the heaven and hell divide thing. I don't really get it. Santa Claus. Totally. Yeah, go for that. Do you believe in sex on the first date? If it goes well enough, why not? A kiss on the first date? Yeah. I quite like that. Because at least you know where you stand then. You know, like, if you don't get one on the first date, then it's like, oh, we're probably not going to meet up again. It's slightly awkward. But then, if you do get a kiss on the first date, then you're like, oh, he likes me. But, I mean, I was talking to a guy not too long ago, and he's been on a couple of dates with a guy, and they haven't kissed up to now. So I was just like, well, that's working for them, but I don't think that would work for me. Okay, answer truthfully. Oh god, like I haven't done that already. Is there one person you want to be with right now? Yes. You remember the part where we mentioned about crushes before? Well, there you go. Are you seriously happy with where you are in life? No, not at all. Do you believe in God? No. Question 100 is post as 100 truths and tag 10 people. Really? Right, okay. I don't think I'll be tagging anyone, but what I will do is I will just leave this video open to people. So if you want to do this video yourself, then feel free to leave it as a video response below, and it will become viral overnight. That kind of viral. Yeah, so that's basically it. Those are like the... Can't really class that last one as a question. So those are the 99 questions about me. So yeah, thank you very much for watching. I hope you've learned a little bit more about me, and this is probably like the only video that I will be doing where I'm not actually ranting about random stuff. So thanks for watching, and I will see you guys later on.